The New Zealand Prime Minister announced a sweeping ban on semi-automatic assault weapons and assault rifles following last Friday's massacre. And a Kentucky doctor had a first-hand look at the aftermath of the two devastating shootings at mosques in New Zealand. And we will tell you what some park rangers are doing in order to help keep fires from happening and why it's beneficial.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. I'm Taylor Upchurch. Today is Thursday, March 21st. Let's check in with Brandon Robinson for a look at your forecast this morning. Brandon, how does it look out there today?
Not bad yet, but I do think we'll see the possibilities for some scattered showers throughout the day, so take your rain gear. Hopefully you won't see a whole lot, but you'll regret it if you don't at times. Let's take a look at the cameras. UVA-wise this morning over in Southwest Virginia. No major issues, just clouds so far this morning. Take a look at the satellite and radar over the last 6 hours. Some rain back and forth. We had a pretty good line there in central Kentucky, then it started to kind of fizzle a little bit. It's a weak cold front, but it is going to bring some chances for rain off and on throughout the day. 40 in Harlan, 50 in Jacksboro. That's the new range there this morning. A lot of mid to upper 40s across parts of the area. A little bit of a normal day on the coffee meter, close to iced coffee down there in Jacksboro, heating up there into the 50-degree range. And you see the weather app forecast, only about 52 is the best we're going to do with those rain chances continuing off and on throughout the daytime hours. The full forecast is on the way here in just a few minutes. Taylor?
Thank you, Brandon. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern announced a sweeping ban on semi-automatic assault weapons and assault rifles following last Friday's massacre of 50 people at 2 mosques in Christchurch. The new restrictions go into effect immediately until legislation is written and introduced. Ardern expects to have the new law in place next month.
Time for the mass and easy availability of these weapons must end.
Buyback programs will be created for people who already own the banned weapons, and gun sellers will be expected to return a wide range of products to suppliers. Ardern said certain exemptions to the weapons ban would be made for farmers to cull their herds, but those exemptions would be tightly regulated. A Kentucky doctor had a first-hand look at the aftermath of 2 devastating shootings at mosques in New Zealand. What is usually an annual youth suicide prevention trip for a University of Kentucky doctor turned into a very different visit this week. He arrived one day after the mosque mass shootings. Dr. Omar has spent years studying youth violence. He's using his expertise to help children in Christchurch.
The most impressive thing is what I'm witnessing here. Since this happened, this entire community, not just in Christchurch, the entire country is on their feet.
Dr. Omar says the country is coming together in a way he's never seen before. He says he returns to Kentucky in one day. And when you stop and think about how much rain we've already seen in 2019, it's hard to believe fires are becoming a more frequent threat. Officials from the Kentucky Division of Forestry responded to 20 wildfires last month. This month, more than 100. And just as WYMT's Justin Case sat down to write this story, we heard about yet another brush fire here in Perry County, one that led to a house being burned down.
While it is still being investigated, firefighters believe this home on Hull School Road may have caught fire because of a nearby brush fire. Whether that was caused by someone burning trash, they say it's too early to tell.
There's a lot of houses up in this holler that could have easily been every one of them burned because of the forest fire.
Kentucky Division of Forestry officials say they've seen at least 13 fires in our region this week alone.
It can happen in an instant. No matter, you could flick a cigarette out the window and it catches the hillsides on fire just like that.
Just 4 hours earlier, firefighters knocked down another fire, also in Perry County. This one happened after someone burned trash in their backyard.
The past 10 days have been pretty dry. We're starting to see an increase in fire activity. We're on our 10th day in a row here of fires in the area. Anywhere from 3 to 6 fires a day, averaging around 2 acres in size.
Jake Hall says just about all of these fires have a concerning common link.
Any fire here normally is man-made. We don't see much weather-related fires, if hardly ever.
With a burn ban in place from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., Hall says there is more we can all do to protect ourselves and our homes.
Make sure you've taken control precautions if you do have to burn. Don't leave it unattended. Watch it till it's completely out.
making sure people understand just how dangerous and unpredictable fires can be.
Officials with the Kentucky Division of Forestry say the root causes of the fires they're seeing come from higher temperatures, lower humidity, wind, and a lack of heavy rain. Cumberland Gap National Park rangers are setting controlled fires to parts of the park. Rangers are setting prescribed fires, which they say helps keep potential fires from happening and making them easier to control if they do. Rangers say the burns also help keep forest fires away from the nearby cities and homes.
We want to ensure that the lives and the personal property of folks is protected.
The controlled burns are expected to last through the morning, which could cause some delays for those traveling through the area. And 2 people died in a Pulaski County house fire yesterday morning. It happened off of Pleasant Road around 6 a.m. When crews got there, they found a single farmhouse engulfed in flames. Officials say they found the bodies of a man and a woman inside. They've not yet identified those victims. An autopsy is scheduled for today. Police do not suspect foul play, and we plan to update this story as we learn more. And the Kentucky State Police are investigating the disappearance of Kenneth Neese from Breathitt County. Friends and family say 27 days have passed since he went missing near the Breathitt-Perry County line, and they plan to stop at nothing to find him. Just this past Sunday, they found his jacket lying along the middle fork of the Kentucky River, partially wet, with snacks, gloves, and cell phone numbers inside.
It's been rough. The family's in a bad shape. It's not like Kenneth to be gone that long. We know something's bad wrong. Kenneth's a good kid. He's got problems like everybody else, but he's a good kid. He wouldn't be gone this long.
Kenneth has dark hair, dark eyes, and tattoos on his arms. He was last seen with a beard. If you have any information, call Kentucky State Police at 606-435-6069. And a popular trail in eastern Kentucky is about to add camping, cabins, a restaurant, and horseback riding, thanks to a nearly $2 million grant. Sam Dick has the details.
The Dawkins Rail Trail takes riders, walkers, and runners along the route where trains once roared through the hills of Magoffin and Johnson counties. 18 miles that even take you inside an old tunnel and across bridges. And now it's set to add camping sites, cabins, a restaurant, a laundromat, showers, and stalls for horses.
This is a 15-acre bottom development, and on the far end down there it's going to be primitive camping. We're going to have 6 one-bedroom cabins, and we're going to have both traditional camping on both sides of the bottom there. Some will be for larger RVs, some are for smaller.
Victoria Doucette is excited about a stage for concerts and events in Royalton.
That we would be doing live performances for people that are using our facilities, staying overnight, or people that want to come in from other areas just for the concert, okay? We feel like that's really going to be a big promotion of our local talent, too.
Eventually, the rail trail will travel a total of 36 miles into Breathitt County.
It's going to encourage people to build along the trail and open small businesses. They can start with small businesses and they can grow, because this is going to give a place for people to come and stay overnight, extend their stay.
I'm Sam Dick reporting for WYMT Mountain News.
There's a public meeting to discuss the new project next Monday night, March 25th at 6 at the Magoffin County High School. Everyone is invited. And police have released the results of an investigation into an officer-involved shooting that paralyzed a Scott County deputy. A bank robbery suspect was killed in the shooting. According to the report, the robbery suspect, Edward Reynolds, pointed his gun at officers who shot him multiple times. The investigation also shows Deputy Jamie Morales was hit in the back by friendly fire, leaving him paralyzed. Police say if Reynolds had survived, he would have faced charges related to Deputy Morales' injuries. Police say a Pike County man tried to rob a woman at Bob Amos Park yesterday morning. Investigators say this is the man, Troy Scarberry. He is from Elkhorn City. They say he pulled a knife on the woman and she was not injured. This happened near the Overlook. Scarberry faces a robbery charge. And in Pulaski County, a Somerset man is facing charges for allegedly promoting prostitution. Police say they set an undercover operation to buy hydrocodone from 73-year-old Sammy Akers last week. They say during the sting, Akers showed them pictures of women offering them up for sex in exchange for money. Deputies later searched Akers' home and found dozens of pills along with the money used in the operation. And we now know the name of a man killed in a motorcycle crash in Pulaski County. Somerset police say 29-year-old Cody Dixon died when a truck hit his motorcycle. It happened Tuesday at the intersection of Kentucky 914 and Oak Hill Road. The 17-year-old driver of the truck was not hurt. It's unclear if the charges will be filed. And now let's check in with Brandon Robinson for another look at your forecast.
Well, the forecast this morning, not too bad yet. We're seeing some, I'll get my word out here in a minute, scattered pockets of rain. I tried to say scattered and spotted at the same time. I'm glad that word didn't come out. It had been a mess. But outside the WIMT studios here in Hazard this morning, still fairly quiet as we head toward 640 this morning. And you can take a look here at Buffalo Mountain, and not a lot going on there as well this morning. A lot of cloud cover, though, across the region. Live pinpoint Doppler radar showing some green, but a lot of that not reaching the ground. But again, I do think we'll see some scattered showers off and on throughout the day, so take that rain gear with you. 47 in Bowling Green, 46 in London, 43 here in Hazard. A little cooler down toward the Tri-Cities there at 39, 45 Cincinnati, 49 Huntington, 45 Charleston. Flip those, 49 Charleston, 45 Huntington there. We're looking at temperatures climbing only into the low 50s today, but scattered shower chances will be around, hopefully wrapping up late tonight going into early tomorrow morning. Taylor?
We will have stories trending on WYMT.com next. Thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. And a dog was stuck on the ice on a river in Milwaukee, and police worked with the Coast Guard to get the pup to safety.